What tarot world would you like to live in? Kyra Getchell asked this question and I thought it was a fantastic tag. My name is Annette. This is Project Refine Life. If there was a tarot deck that I could live in, these would be the decks. The hashtags are Living in Tarot and My Tarot Homes. The first is the Everyday Witch. So the Everyday Witch is this like beautiful little land that's neither in the past nor in the present completely. And I like that it's really kind of timeless in a sense. Like you could be doing yoga or amongst a knight or a wizard or anything else. But there are these fun little scenes throughout the deck. It's nice and colorful. And yes, it has that witchy aspect to it as well. So there's always somebody in a witch hat, and she can be quite combative and she can, handle anything. Look at her here. Look at how much control she has over that situation with the Wheel of Fortune. And then the Ace of Swords, look at how strongly she holds that sword. I just love this. And then yet you have this type of scene where she's doing her yoga and she is in tree pose and holding steady and completely grounded. I just love the colors and the movement within this deck. There's so much going on. There's so much vibrance. And like I said, I love that it's neither here nor there. Just kind of up to your interpretation at that particular moment. Whatever scene you're in, be there wherever you're at. Next is the Majestic Earth. Now, I don't know about you, but this deck is absolutely beautiful. It always amazes me when things are like upside down in my decks. I just don't understand how that happens. Okay. So this world, now I don't want to be there because that looks dangerous. However, this deck is filled with these beautiful landscapes for the most part. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. Wouldn't you want to be there? Walking in that beauty, that beautiful landscape, and experiencing that beautiful waterfall, that powerful mountain in the distance. I mean, how could you not want to be there? And then you have these beautiful structures as well that just look so overwhelmingly breathtaking to top it all off. I mean, this is a beautiful, beautiful world. I would love to be with any of these scenes. Well, actually, that's not far from me. So yeah, there's actually one of these scenes that I actually took a picture at, which is one of these scenes, and it's gorgeous. It's at the Grand Canyon, but there are just such beautiful landscapes here. I would love to live there. I would love to just one day be in one spot and then the next day be in another and just experience the beauty of this majestic earth. Here we are with the Herb Crafters Tarot, and the Herb Crafters Tarot again is one of those decks that you have a visual of. You're not really seeing the people in it, but more of the actions that are taking place. And to me, this looks like a beautiful garden. It's in some scenes you can see this landscape outside of the window, and you always have all these beautiful plants, like just this abundance around you that exists in and around you. And then these hands just serving up this beautiful medicine. This is gorgeous. I would love to be in a place like this that has all of this abundance and all of these beautiful plants and these medicines and everything that you could need to heal yourself, to grow, to experience. It's beautiful. I can't get enough of this deck. I think it's just gorgeous to pick berries, and oh my goodness, look at that. I don't know. This is just another deck that I just wouldn't mind stepping into and living in and just making it my home. This is gorgeous. Another deck that I would gladly live in is the Gentle Tarot. Now, Mari has this beautiful world, and I think she actually does live within this world, which I would love to experience. But there's so much animal and plant life, and you're surrounded by this beauty of the earth and experiencing the beauty of the earth living in it, being witness to it every single day, and just being open within it, just being able to sit and take in the sun and, you know, experience these beautiful animals just being within their habitat. And just look at this right here, the Three of Wands, where she's taking witness, she's experiencing, she's looking, she's taking it in. She has a clear view of what surrounds her. This is, again, another beautiful deck. I think I need to move somewhere where I have these kind of landscapes. I mean, everything that I've pulled so far is like around this wooded area. So here we go with the Gentle Tarot. I've got a theme going on here. I think I may need to look into some property up north here in Arizona, where I can be surrounded by some of these type of beautiful images and trees. And this is the Northern Animal Tarot, and this tarot deck is again centered in these beautiful wooded areas with animals everywhere. And here you're actually within this human body, so you have all the functions of a human, but yet you are within the element of experiencing this beautiful earth that surrounds us, the water, the ground, the air, the everything is surrounding and living in, being part of this beautiful, beautiful earth. Definitely one that I could see myself living in and being part of. The next deck is the Story Medicine Tarot, but more specifically, Animal Woman 2nd edition. And the reason that I would like to live here is because here, to me, in this deck, she has it more figured out. She has allowed herself to be free and open, as you can see, dancing naked with these beautiful wings expanding from her and just taking in the earth. Like she's accepted everything that she is. She's dancing, she's flowing, she's working with the earth. She is part of the earth. She has accepted her ancestors and she works with them. She has grown into it, as it says on this particular deck. Like she is part of this beautiful world, the ancestors, the future. She is completely in this particular state where she's allowed herself to grow into, to be part of. This is such a deck of like freedom, of just being who you are completely. This is such a powerful, powerful deck. It's amazing to me. I love this deck so very much, because to me, she is in a world where she has fully accepted exactly who she is, and she is okay with it. So that is the Story Medicine Tarot, Animal Woman 2nd edition. The next deck that I would gladly live in is the Tarot of the Strange Antlers. And then again, we're in this beautiful forest type of environment where she is very in tune with her emotions. She is free. She is just diving deep into this beautiful path that she has taken and allowing herself to feel her emotions, to be within her element. Wherever that path leads her on that day, she is just free. She's accepting. She shows her feelings. She shares her feelings because her antlers display the feelings within the deck, within the art. It is very obvious that she is completely immersed in this land, in this beautiful place. Now, this is the Tarot of the Strange Antlers, and yes, look at that. Look at how beautiful and accepting she is here with the World card. Definitely, I would want to live here. The next deck that I would want to live in is the Playful Heart Tarot. Now, this is a more recent acquisition to my collection, and this one is like just enjoying and being yourself, just playing and experiencing and laughing and giggling and joyfully just prancing through life. I just think this deck is so full of life and beauty and expression and enjoying that childlike type of time that you allowed yourself to feel and to be and to experience and to pretend all of that inner child work. I mean, look at all of this where she can be deep into the forest at one point and then living within the flowers the next. I mean, it's just, this deck is so joyful. It's so experiential. I just think that it would be lovely to just kind of go back and live this time again. The next 3 decks that I'm sharing are Oracle decks. And this is the Earthcraft Oracle. This deck, yes, I would want to live in this world. This is all about being within the earth, like this grounding, beautiful medicine, being able to worship who you are, being able to worship the earth, and accepting, fully being in acceptance of who you are, who you have become, and working with the elements that surround you to fully embrace that person, to fully be that inner healer, or to be within the trees, or experience that creation within the womb. I mean, look at these pictures, look at these images. There is nothing in this deck that takes you out of your seat of power. This one fully places you within that spot that you are experiencing, that you are accepting, that you have not, I don't like to say the word mastered, but fully just engaging in the world and who you are and your gifts and everything that you have been granted as a result of being in connection with spirit. So this is a gorgeous deck. I would gladly live here. The Moon deck. This Oracle deck is just so beautiful. And this deck to me is this sisterhood of experiencing and being who you are and accepting the help of your ancestors and just being free to accept the cycles of the world and to step into it, to find your inner compass, to know where you're going, to experience it, that within this particular place where you're grounded, you're experiencing it, you're moving through the cycles, you understand who you are and the cycles that you have gone through in order to get there. And yes, of course, there's yoga poses in there, so that's always a plus for me. But this is, again, another one of these very empowering decks that is really earth-based and feels very outside in the world, experiencing the world, being within the world. So again, one of these decks that I truly love, and this is one of my favorite cards right here. The last deck that I'm sharing with you today that really called to me when looking at my collection, what else would I like to live in? And that is the Practical Magic Inner Witch Oracle. I've mentioned before that Practical Magic is one of my favorite movies. I absolutely love that movie. I love the town in which they live. I love the that they're overlooking the ocean, that they have these beautiful farmers markets in this gorgeous little town. And yet, like right on the box, it states, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. It states, you have the power to create the world that you want. You are the magic. And in this deck, like, they have accepted their magic. It may have taken them, or, you know, one of them, it took them a little bit longer to accept who she was. But once she was in, she was in. She has this beautiful little witchy shop where she sells oils and all these little potions and stuff to deal with things, but fully accepting everything, all the things that she has to work with and to work her magic and to be her magic. Yeah, definitely. So that's it, guys. Those are my decks. That's where I would live if I had a chance. So, in, you know, looking at these, I think I need to start looking for some land, guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate you watching. Kyra, thank you so much for this VR. I wish you a beautiful day filled with love, joy, and happiness, and I will see you later.